And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Have we got a fight for you? It's gonna be a great one.
Mac, the catering is incredible. The wine is flowing, and unfortunately for everyone here, the star owner has just showed up.
That's right, folks. Here in Ithaca, Odysseus has arrived once more, stuck at sea for many years, who knows how long, and he's up against Antonius.
And judging by that look in his eyes, he did not come here for a house tour.
That's right, folks. I don't know how Antonius isn't scared out of his pants right now, but let's go to the contestants for a pregame interview.
Odysseus, I have a question. Where have you been all this time?
Been on a journey, been everywhere, been working through my own stuff, honestly.
So you've been described as mysterious, ragged, and, possibly dangerous. How are you feeling heading into tonight's banquet?
I do feel dangerous, but I don't feel... I'm pretty tired from my trip, honestly, so we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, I have a question for Antonius. Why are you so disgusting?
Well, I think it comes down to personal preference. I mean, not everyone finds everyone attractive, so why should I find you attractive?
Fair point.
Yeah, I got another question for Antonius. How do you feel about Odysseus suddenly showing up?
This dude's got nothing on me. I'm like 30 years younger. I'm absolutely going to mop the floor with this guy. Are you kidding me? No competition whatsoever.
Well, Antonius, follow-up question for you.
Okay.
You've been leading the suitors for years now. Some call it confidence, others would call it trespassing. Do you have thoughts on this?
I'm not sure how you can confuse those two. I mean, trespassing and overconfidence are like two completely tail ends. Nah, I'm just good at leading. I'm good at my job, and you can suck it.
Yeah, I got another question for Antonius. How do you respond to the critics that are saying you're going a little too comfortable in another man's house?
I think they're just jealous. I think they're just jealous of one man's luck and fortunes, but I think it all comes down to jealousy. I mean, who knows, someone else can take my place. Just I'm not that special, but I think it all just comes down to jealousy.
Yeah, Odysseus, how do you respond to this?
You think it's just luck, huh? I guess we're gonna find out, yeah. I mean, you've been in my house for a long time, and that time is over. Hope you know.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Yes, question for Odysseus.
Yeah.
Your wife has been pretty faithful this much time. Are you really longing to see her again?
Oh yeah, no, I'm grateful for her loyalty towards me, honestly, yeah. And I'm definitely looking forward to our reconciliation.
Oh, a little romance in there, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
And we're back in the booth where our fighters are queuing up and raring to go.
And they are off.
That's right, we're zeroing in on Antonius now, who is the loudest suitor, the meanest suitor, and statistically, the most punchable.
He's been laughed. That is always dangerous.
Wait a minute, hold on, folks. Odysseus is drawing his bow.
Oh no, he's lining it up. Ooh, good night.
That's right, Antonius is down. His cup shattered, wine everywhere.
He went from king of the house to historic warning in half a second.
That is officially a no contest.
Mac, the other suitors are looking around like, was that part of the entertainment?
That's right. Well, let's quickly go to a quick action replay. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got breaking news. The doors have been locked. Pelodius and Eumaeus have just closed us in.
This is no longer a fight. It's a group project, and they are failing.
Ooh, look at this. Here comes Eurymachus. He's the second in command for the suitors, for those of you that don't know, and he's stepping up.
He's attempting negotiations, a bold strategy amid the massacre.
Yeah, that's right. Ooh, you hear what you hear what I'm hearing? Look at this little chicken. Antonius did it. It wasn't us. We'll pay you back, I swear.
Oh yeah, blame the dead guy. Classic.
And Odysseus, yeah, look at his face. He's not impressed.
No forgiveness, no refunds.
Ooh, oh, Eurymachus is charging at him?
And arrows straight through the chest.
Yep, that's right, folks. You just heard it first. He's down.
That's what we call the failed apology tour.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You see what I'm seeing? Telemachus, the son, has just joined the fight. This is his first time on stage.
And he's coming in hot.
Spear has been thrown. Ooh, Amphimonus hit.
Clean strike. Perfect father-son teamwork right now.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking he just earned his varsity letter.
For sure, Mac. The suitors are throwing stools, tables, and even desperation itself.
Oh, ooh, yep, check out Odysseus. Cool as a cucumber, like he's been in a war already, dodging everything.
Athena is reportedly overhead, yelling encouragement.
Ooh, yep, check that out. She's clapping. You know what that means? This fight is ordained, folks.
Telemachus forgot to lock the armor earlier. Rookie mistake.
Yeah. But wait, he just retrieved the weapons.
And now everyone has spears.
You know what that means? This has escalated from a simple ambush to a legendary massacre.
Well, Antheus, the servant, has betrayed Odysseus and armed the suitors.
And we both know that's a career-ending move. And as I'm saying that, he's just been captured.
Mac, they are not being gentle.
Ugh, man, systematically cutting things off. Gross. This is a brutal sight, folks. Eyes, ears, noses, all of them being removed.
That is not a defeat. This is a message.
Ooh, yep. You hear what I'm hearing? That's right. One by one, these suitors are falling.
No exits, no mercy.
Bodies are everywhere, folks.
This is why you don't eat another man's food for 20 years.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, whoa. You can hear a pin drop in this room right now. The palace has gone completely silent.
Odysseus stands victorious.
Do you know what this means, folks? This means that Penelope is safe. This means that the throne has been returned.
And Ithaca has learned a valuable lesson about overstaying your welcome.
That's right, folks. Thanks for joining us on WWE. This has been the most one-sided fight in all of epic history.
Remember, folks, if a beggar asks you to borrow your arrow, just leave.
Yeah. See you later.
Hello, have you recently found yourself participating in chariot races? And have you recently found yourself in a wreck? Well, we have that solution for you. Instead, pray to the gods. Call Gargoyle, where we save you 15% or more on chariot insurance.
Yo ho ho! What is up, bros? Are you sick and tired of the sun god messing up your good vibes? Cause if so, I've got the product for you. These vipers, bro. These bad boys. They'll block even Medusa's stone cold gaze.
Hi friends, I'm here to talk about today's sponsor, Ambrosia, from the gods. It's all natural, and they drink it too. So refreshing. You should buy my product. Hi, welcome back everybody. I'm here with the legendary warrior, Odysseus. The fans have some questions for you. Are you ready to answer?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so the first one says, you didn't go for a warning shot. You didn't give a speech first. You kind of just threw one out. Was that always the path? Walk us through that first shot.
No, I wasn't gonna give a speech and the whole thing. Honestly, I was really just trying to get Antonius out of the way. I was sick of his pride. I didn't need to make a whole, thing of it. I was sick of it. I was over it.
A deep hatred for these suitors. Well, they're 6 feet under now, so. The next question says, after surviving a Cyclops, Scylla, Charybdis, and even Calypso, where do you rank the suitors in terms of difficulty?
Difficulty. Honestly, if I could rank them a 0, I would. Because they were not that difficult. But I'll give them a 3, because I did need some help from my son, so I do appreciate that. But, yeah, not really a problem.
That's big talk for somebody who's talking about the dead, huh? Yeah, can't fight back now. Anyways, the next question says, some critics might say the punishment was a little extreme. Death is the ultimate punishment, of course. What do you say to this? Was it excessive?
Excessive? You know what's excessive? Is spending 20 years thirsting after my wife when I was gone. So I don't want to hear any of these critics' opinions, honestly. I don't care what you guys have to say.
Wow, we'll get back to Penelope in a moment because, yeah, you got a wild night ahead of you, huh? Anyways, if you could say one thing to the fallen suitors right now, What would it be?
You're right where you belong, and I don't regret any of it. So, yeah.
Whew! They're turning over in their graves right now.
Hope so.
Finally, the last question all the fans are dying to know. What are you and your wife going to celebrate with?
Well, naturally, Mac. I'm gonna take her out to a nice dinner. Obviously. Bring her some flowers, treat her good. After all this time, she deserves it.
Mm-hmm. We'll keep it PG for the fans, folks. But you heard it here, folks. Thanks for joining me, Odysseus. Back to you guys.
This is Hermes coming at you from the underworld, and I'm here interviewing the suitors who just lost the big fight to Odysseus. Antonius, how does that make you feel?
I feel like we had him in the first half, not gonna lie, but then this dude pulls a sword and a bow and arrow, so it was a very unfair fight from the beginning. I feel like we were destined to lose. Absolutely the worst form of cheating I've ever seen in my life. It says a lot, so now I'm dead. So it sucked. It absolutely sucked. I thought I was about to mop the floor with him, and yeah, so.
What a shame. And the fans want to know, is this how you imagine the fight ending?
Oh, no, not at all. I always imagine, like I said, mopping the floor with him, absolutely destroying him. Just, this dude's an old timer. I had like 30 years on him, but nope. He absolutely just dominated the field again in the form of cheating. So, no, I did not see this ending or this battle ending the way it did. So, no further comment on that.
You seem really beaten up about this. So if you had one thing to say to Odysseus, what do you think that would be?
Yeah, he can go to the underworld and deal with Hermes, but absolute worst form of cheating I've ever seen. So yeah, he can go to hell.
And how does it feel that you couldn't bag Penelope?
It absolutely hurts. I've been simping over here for years, and she's never put anything out. And I thought this was my chance to finally impress her and win her over, but I just couldn't live with it anymore. So I'm actually kind of glad I'm dead now. So that's that.
All right, thank you, Antonius. And this is Hermes. Back to you, Mac.